Hello everyone! Today we're diving into a unique chapter in Magic Kingdom's history, the story of Stitch's Great Escape. This attraction, located in Tomorrowland, replaced a rather infamous ride called Alien Encounter, and, like its predecessor, it met with some very mixed reviews. In this video, we're going to look at why Disney decided to close down Alien Encounter, how Stitch ended up becoming the star of the show, and why his time in Magic Kingdom eventually came to an end. Before Stitch's Great Escape, the building housed one of Disney's most intense and controversial attractions, ExtraTERRORestrial Alien Encounter. When it opened in 1995, it was something very different for Magic Kingdom. Instead of lighthearted fantasy or futuristic optimism, Alien Encounter was designed to be scary. And not just spooky, genuinely terrifying. The storyline had guests sitting in a circular theater where a teleportation experiment goes horribly wrong, and a deadly alien creature is accidentally transported into the room. As the lights go out, the alien escapes and chaos ensues. You'd feel hot breath on your neck, hear it moving around above and behind you, and even feel the blood of a crew member splatter during the chaos. The effects were incredibly well done, but many guests, especially younger ones, were traumatized by the experience. Disney received tons of complaints from families who found it way too intense for a park known for family-friendly fun. And while some thrill-seeking guests loved it and still remember it fondly, it just didn't align with the Magic Kingdom's overall tone, especially in Tomorrowland, which was supposed to represent a hopeful, futuristic world. So in 2003, Disney made the decision to shut it down and look for a more lighthearted, character-driven replacement.
Oh dear!
Much better.
Stitch has taken over. So strap yourselves in for Disney's most experience. Check out Stitch's Great Escape, new at the Magic Kingdom.
My goodness, that's not yours, is it?
In 2004, Disney Imagineers introduced a new concept for the space. Rather than completely gutting the building, they reimagined the experience using much of the same technology and layout. This time, however, the main character would be a fan favorite, Stitch, the mischievous blue alien from Lilo and Stitch. The movie had been a big hit, and Stitch had quickly become one of Disney's most marketable characters. The idea was to keep some of the fun sensory effects from Alien Encounter, but make them more family-friendly and humorous. And to kick off Stitch's arrival in true chaotic fashion, Disney staged one of its most infamous stunts. On November 16, 2004, Stitch took over Cinderella Castle. For one day only, guests saw the castle completely trashed. Massive toilet paper rolls hung from the turrets, graffiti reading "Stitch was here" was scrawled across the walls. It was bold, funny, and a perfect example of Stitch's out-of-control personality. Reactions were mixed. Some guests thought it was hilarious, while others weren't thrilled about the castle being defaced, even if temporarily. But one thing's for sure, people remembered it. The ride itself opened shortly after. Guests became recruits for the Galactic Federation, and during the experience, Stitch is transported into the facility. Predictably, he escapes. From there, chaos breaks out, jumping on guests, messing with the control panels, and even letting out his infamous chili dog burp. Yes, that's right. Disney used scent effects to simulate the smell of a disgusting chili dog burp as Stitch passed behind you. It was memorable, to say the least. Unfortunately, despite the hype and Stitch's popularity, the attraction didn't quite land the way Disney hoped. Guests were divided. On one hand, it was more family-friendly than Alien Encounter, but on the other hand, it still involved being strapped in a seat in the dark with weird things happening all around you. Some found it too tame, especially compared to what the building used to hold. Others thought it was still too scary or uncomfortable for young kids. Over time, the attraction's popularity dropped, and so did its operating hours. Disney began running it seasonally, only opening it during busy times, like holidays. In January 2018, Stitch's Great Escape was officially put into seasonal status. It didn't operate regularly and was essentially mothballed. Then, in 2020, Disney confirmed that the attraction would not be reopening. By 2021, signs, props, and equipment had been removed, and it was clear that the space would be used for something new. The reasons for its closure were pretty straightforward: declining popularity, low guest satisfaction scores, and the desire to refresh Tomorrowland with newer, more engaging experiences. As Disney began prepping for its 50th anniversary and the expansion of beloved franchises in the park, Stitch's time had simply run out. Stitch's Great Escape remains a unique and quirky part of Disney's history. It was an ambitious attempt to retool a high-tech, immersive experience with a fan-favorite character. While it never fully lived up to expectations, it gave us some unforgettable moments, whether it was the chili dog burp or the sight of Cinderella Castle covered in toilet paper. As for what's next for the space, Disney hasn't officially announced plans, but the rumors are always swirling. One of the most persistent theories is that a Wreck-It Ralph attraction may be in development for the area, possibly something interactive, like a virtual racing simulator based on Sugar Rush. Others speculate that we could see a Big Hero 6 experience, bringing in characters like Baymax to create a tech-savvy, futuristic ride that better fits Tomorrowland's theme. Whatever Disney decides, fans are hopeful that the space will finally get a new lease on life, one that balances innovation, immersion, and good old-fashioned fun. Thanks for joining me on this ride through the past. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more Disney history deep dives, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your favorite memory of Stitch or Alien Encounter if you were brave enough to experience it. Until next time, aloha and stay mischievous.